What's up everybody, welcome to a new video, and today we will take a quick look on Pepe because on the 12-hour chart we had here a perfect support confirmation of this previous resistance of this falling wedge, and right now we are testing again really important resistance area. So if certain conditions are met, I'm definitely planning to open here some trading positions. So if you are interested about my exact trades that I'm planning to take here, definitely watch this video till the end. But before that, I would like to invite you to my Discord trading group, where I am sharing everyday crypto analysis on Bitcoin and other altcoins that I'm currently watching. So if you want to copy my exact trades or if you want to just follow my analysis, you can join to this group, and link to join is in the description or in the comments. Let's start today on the 12-hour chart. As I said in the intro, right now we are testing this really important resistance area, which is between levels 0.852 and 0.809. To open here a long position, I want to see here first of all breakout and then a support confirmation. You can see that this area is historically really important because it was like important resistance, for example, here, and also here it was like important support, and here important resistance as well. So yeah, in case of that breakout and support confirmation, the exact long trade can then look, for example, like this. So stop loss in this case you can place just under this resistance area, because if there will be breakdown and then resistance confirmation, then the price is probably going down, so you don't want to hold your losing position longer than it's necessary. And your last take profit targets, well, it depends on how, let's say, big profit, or let's say which position you want to take here. Because if you want to, for example, take here a scalp trade, you can place it just under this current high, which will give you potential risk to reward like 3.73, which is in my opinion not that great. But if you will take just one take profit target, well, in my opinion it's still worth of taking it. On the other hand, if you want to, let's say, open here more like a long-term long position, you can of course, let's say, place the last TP on the higher targets, because as you can see historically, this coin, once there is like a perfect breakout, perfect support confirmations, this coin can be really volatile. So I think that we can like achieve, let's say, higher numbers, which can give you potential risk to reward, let's say, for example, 11, 10. Of course it depends how big profit you are gonna take. Me personally, if let's say we are in the price discovery phase, which means that historically we don't have here any important supports or resistances, I'm always speculating on risk reward ratio around 10, something like that. So let's say the last take profit target will be on the level 0.01468. In this case, it's also really important to take multiple take profit targets. So some of the profits take somewhere in this area, because you can see this is like a really important resistance, and of course this is like the current all-time high. So yeah, definitely some of the profits take somewhere in this area. Then for example, some of the profit under 0.01300, and then you can save some back to the last take profit target. But of course you can take more take profit targets, because still we are aiming for higher risk to reward, so you can manage the position as you want. So yeah, in my opinion, this is really good trading scenario, so definitely keep an eye on it. Maybe you are asking if right now there is like a good opportunity to open a long trade. And in my opinion, like if you want to speculate on the long position right now, in my opinion, it's like a not good idea, because you are simply longing the important resistance area. And as I told you, this was like historically really important resistance. But if you want to create here, let's say, a short trade, we can use this, let's say, resistance area as well. But first of all, again, we need to wait here for that breakout, but instead of that support confirmation, I want to see here fake out and then again a resistance confirmation under this area. This is why I am waiting always for that support confirmation, because on the coins like this, the fake outs on the retail are really common. So yeah, if you are waiting just for that support or resistance confirmation, you can avoid it pretty effectively. So if there will be that resistance confirmation, then the exact short trade can look, for example, like this. So stop loss in this case, you need to place above the high that we will create during the fake out. Of course, the high, let's say, cannot, for example, look like this, because then the potential stop loss will be around like 20%. So the risk to reward, it's no longer worth it. But if the, let's say, stop loss will be under 10%, it's still, in my opinion, tradable. The last take profit target you can then put, for example, above this previous resistance of this falling wedge, which will give you again potential risk to reward like 2.6 or maybe 3, something like that. Of course, it depends on how long it will eventually take us to get, let's say, to test this previous resistance, or you can speculate on the lower levels. But in my opinion, in the current situation, in which like Bitcoin and all the other altcoins are undervalued, is in my opinion, like from the probability perspective, no worth of taking this short trade. So yeah, if you want to like take it, of course, this is probably the best setup that you can currently get here on that 12-hour chart. But me personally, I will be focusing here just for that long scenario, because as you can see, in the long time perspective, this coin is like super bullish. We had here a breakout and then support confirmation of this falling wedge, which is another like bullish setup. And right now we are testing important resistance, and in case of, let's say, another breakout and another support confirmation, I'm expecting here another pump up. Another reason why I am right now more on the long side is a total free market cap, which means like market cap capitalization of all the altcoins. You can see that we perfectly took the liquidity under this important support area, which is between level 615 and 600. So right now you can see that there was a perfect support confirmation and a perfect fake out. So in my opinion, even on the market capitalization perspective, there is, let's say, a higher probability that the market will simply go up. No mention, for example, that on the Bitcoin I am right now thinking the same thing, but of course, as always, there will be like today an analysis on Bitcoin, so yeah, definitely don't forget it. But yeah, right now, if you will, for example, find a good long setup on the altcoin, is in my opinion much better than finding a, let's say, perfect short setup on the altcoin, because the whole market seems right now more bullish than bearish. Of course, I can be wrong. Of course, as traders, we are always counting it with like certain probabilities. There is nothing like 100% success guarantee. But yeah, that's simply my view on the current market situation. So let's now summarize it. In my opinion, Pepe is definitely one of the, let's say, most bullish altcoins in the current bull market. It's like also a meme coin, which means that like any bullish scenarios are, in my opinion, or like any bullish setups are, in my opinion, much better than, for example, on the regular altcoins. Because, for example, from this low to this high, we did here a pump around like more than 1000%. And as I said, we, let's say, broke here, and then we had here like this perfect support confirmation on this falling wedge. We are testing like important resistance area. So if certain conditions are met, I am definitely planning here to open some long position. Of course, opening a trading position on a coin like this, it's, let's say, definitely more risky than, for example, opening a long position on Bitcoin, because again, for example, from this high to this low, it was a drop around like 63%, and it took like 32 days. I don't know exactly what was the length, but yeah, for example, something like 31 days. So yeah, this coin can be also really bearish, but in my opinion, with this, let's say, 60% of the net market dump, we took like all of the important liquidity. So right now there is like definitely again some bullish momentum. But if you, for example, want to help with trading because you don't want to watch the chart on your own, you can definitely join my Discord trading group, because I'm sharing their analysis every single day. And yeah, this will be all from me for today. Thanks again for watching this video till the end, and I will see you in the next analysis. See ya.